All right, Smell Good family, before we get started with today's video, it's that time of the year, guys. It is the holiday season, and with that usually comes holiday parties, gatherings, holiday game nights, just a lot of different holiday activities. And if you're like me, and most of you are, into fragrances, you know, you put quite a bit of a thought what you're going to be wearing to these holiday events. So today I have 5 fragrances here that I feel like these are the only 5 fragrances that you'll need going into the holiday party season. All right, now obviously there's more fragrances, all right, to tap into, but this is a series that we've been doing, and it really came together, you know, through you guys, you know, just asking for recommendations for different situations. So we're keeping it rolling. I think this is probably like the 5th or 6th video we've done, or less than that, of the only fragrances that you'll ever need. All right, so here we are once again. These are the 5 fragrances. These are the only fragrances that you'll ever need for the holiday party season of 2025. It'll look better. The title will sound better, will look better than how I just said that. We hope. Let's get started with today. YouTube, what's going on, YouTube? What is going on? What is happening, man? Of course, it's your guy one more time, DEDRICKHICKSJR, and I'm back with another fragrance video. Smell Good family. Hopefully everyone is doing well, doing great, doing fantastic. And as always, man, it's positive energy, it's positive vibes, and most importantly, it is positive vibes only. All right, so as you saw in the intro of the video, we are back with the series, the only fragrances that you'll ever need, fill in the blank, and we'll be covering the holiday party season for 2025. So I have a mixed bag and an honorable mention. All right, I got an honorable mention. It's like the first time I've done one, but I just had to talk about this one. Like, this DNA fits the holiday season, but this particular version of this DNA, man, this is great. A lot of y'all have picked this up since I've been talking about it over the past couple of months or so. But anyway, holiday season, holiday parties, holiday vibes, game nights. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy them. Me and my wife, we started a thing last year that we're going to keep going. Do the holiday game night type vibe during the season. So we're looking forward to that, getting together with friends and family. That's what it's about, man. That's what it's about. All right. So let's go ahead and get into the honorable mention first. This is the most affordable on this list, but this smells really good. And it takes a DNA that is very, very, very popular in the community and probably world renowned, very popular, and they just tweak it and add a couple of things to it that just makes it wildly good. And what am I talking about? From the house of Dumont, from the Barouge line, we have Barouge Sillage. This is the Killian Angel Share DNA infused with plum. Whoa. Every time I smell this, I'm like, I can't believe they haven't thought to create this. Who's to say if it's coming down the line or not? But that Angel Share DNA, it's goated. That Angel Share DNA is goated, man. My wife loves it. I think it's like her favorite fragrance in her collection. That cinnamon and, you know, oak barrel and, you know, boozy, sugary type of vibe. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of the DNA, contrarily to belief. But this here, I love it. Now, the Killian quality is better than the Barouge, but this ain't no slouch. The performance is really, really good, and you pick up the plum throughout the lifespan of this fragrance. You still get that Killian's Angel Share DNA. You can get it for like I think like $40, $45 right now on Amazon. Black Friday deals are coming up, so probably can get it cheaper than that. But this is my honorable mention. I think the Angel Share DNA just fits. I just think it fits the holiday vibe and the holiday season. And with this particular version infused with plum, if you love plum and you love Angel Share, then you gotta tap in. You just gotta tap in, and this is good. The chances of you being the best smelling person in the room is likely to be very high wearing something like this. I'm just saying, it's really, really good. So my honorable mention, from the house of Dumont, from the Barouge line, we have Sillage. I said, contrary to belief. Contrary to belief. All right, I'm just laughing at myself, I guess. All right, so let's go on with the 5 that initially made the video, but I just had to talk about that one. So up first, man, from the House of Savoir Faire, we have the great Soul Cafe. Wearing Soul Cafe to a holiday party or holiday vibe in 2025 is going to be an absolute win. Now I know Chris Classic just upgraded the bottles, but I love these bottles too. I love the new ones too. I mean, the elevation is fire, but the fragrance, the sweet orange, the tobacco, the coffee, that amber wood that's on display as it starts to dry down. I love amber wood, is excellent. This is grown, this is sexy, this is mature, and it is very much appropriate to wear to a holiday themed event, especially if it's more, you know, a game night. It's probably a little bit something more intimate, maybe you and your lady, or maybe you're going somewhere where you're interested in someone, she's going to be there, and wearing something like Soul Cafe in an intimate setting is something that's definitely going to work. This is just fantastic. Chris, this is his most beloved and loved, and it's probably his top seller in his entire works of art that he's created. This is highly slept on and underrated, and I would advise you not to do so. If you're looking for something grown and sexy and mature that's going to help you stand out during the holiday season in these particular environments, like a holiday themed party, maybe it's the Christmas party for work, maybe it's the game night, maybe it's just a holiday theme, you know, kickback or whatever, you know, that you're vibing out to during the holiday season, and you are just you're locked in on the mature aspect of it. This right here, this could be a secret weapon. This could be a secret weapon to get you through every experience this upcoming holidays, in my opinion. So great stuff here. Highly recommended. I've had a sample for this for a very long time, and I'm glad I pulled the trigger and got a full bottle of this earlier this year. So this is not my first experience with Soul Cafe. I've experienced about 2 years ago through a sample, and so grateful that I was able to do so. And this is beautiful. All right, from the House of Savoir Faire, we have the great Soul Cafe, man. Shout out to Chris Classic and everything he's doing. This one right here, it's just one of those ones for sure. All right. All right, up next, let's kind of switch up the vibes a bit, all right? So, the masculine individual who is looking for something to, one, help them stand out. And of course, look, these fragrances they're not going to clean you up. You got to already be cleaned up. You know what I mean? You know, you got to be dressed well. You got to be groomed well. Your breath can't be out of this world, bro. That's crazy. If you walk into an environment with that your breath going crazy, fix that before you walk into the room. Make sure your clothes fit. Make sure you're groomed properly. Make sure you ain't got no eye boogers in your eye. Like, come on. If you're trying to catch a vibe, then you got to take care of yourself before you even put on the fragrance. The fragrance is like the finishing touch, and we talk about that a lot here on this channel. All right, but back to the agenda. All right, masculine man who's looking for something to help him stand out. You want a little bit of sweet, but you still want the essence of the masculine man. From the House of Maxim Perfumes, this is a stunning fragrance. Stunning. We have Vanilla Oud. Not to get it confused with Virtus Vanilla Oud, because it's not that at all. This is a collision with several different versions of vanillas and several different versions of ouds clashing into each other here. You get this very sweet apricot in the immediate opening of this that blends really well with the oud and the vanillas. This is more so on the masculine end, so your spices and the oud is going, it's center stage. But what you get, it's being met with different vanillas. Madagascar vanilla, there's a red vanilla in here that I don't know that much about, but from what I've read up on, it's a very unique and I think a rare vanilla, if you know that's what I was reading. So the apricot in the opening just gives it a certain amount of sweetness to join the oud and the vanilla. Very masculine, but it definitely smells like that guy over there. This smells like that guy over there. I don't know who he is, and I don't know if I even want to know. But he smells like the man. All right, that's what this smells like. Mysterious, Unlike any other fragrance that I've ever put my nose on, very masculine, not for everyone. Don't let the name fool you. All right, vanilla oud has a reputation that's already out there, but this is vanilla oud. All right, so several vanillas in here, several takes on ouds in here. The collision is strong, and then like I said, you get a musky experience in the dry down of this as well, colliding with the vanilla and the oud, and then an apricot up top is really, really nice. Natural smelling, nothing synthetic. Expensive, yes, but walking into a holiday party 2025 and you trying to set the tone, yeah, man, this is one that can definitely do that, that will do that. From the house of Maxim Perfumes, one of my favorite niche brands, period. All right, they do excellent work. We have the beautiful, masculine, for sure, vanilla oud. Vanilla oud, beautiful, beautiful fragrance, man, for sure. Up next, man, from the house of Nazar, this is just flat out sexy. If you're looking for strong sex appeal, here you go. From the house of Nazar, we have melanated. You have melanated. Man, melanated, well, Nazar, and I've said this time and time again, Nazar provides a unique fragrance experience. A unique fragrance experience, and I love what they bring to the table. You get these in melanated, this very rich and bold concoction here. You get some blueberry, some brown sugar in here, some caramel, a very kind of burnt vanilla accord to this fragrance. It's very sweet, it's rich, it's bold, but it's not like your sickly sweet style of a fragrance. The kind of caramel, brown sugar, vanilla kind of has this charred vibe to it. The oil concentration in these are extremely high. I believe Terrence does 50% extrait de parfum oil concentration with all of his fragrances, and it shows. You don't need a lot of sprays of this. And the connection that I have with the brand is not like with the brand. I mean, I have a connection with the brand, but the experience, I used to experience these types of fragrances when I was growing up. Right? At the local barbershops and the local beauty salons, you will walk in, and after you get your cut, they will have the oil sticks there, right? This transcends that in spray form with Nazar, but just so well done. And this is very sexy. Every time I wear this around a group of people, I get compliments. Every single time. Every single time. Last year, I went to my son's Christmas party at his school. It was very cold that day. I wore this fragrance to the Christmas party that day, and just throughout the building, like, the compliments were coming my way. Taking a picture with my son, with the photographer, she was like, "Sir, you smell phenomenal. What is that?" It's melanated, man. It's just one of my secret weapons. Nazar has great work and great fragrances, and definitely worth a try. So, unique experience. He does have 10 mLs now available. Yes, 10 mLs are now available. Solo 10 mLs are available. Discovery sets are on the way. Use my code KEENDEDRICK15 to save you some money. But this is definitely worth trying out. So, holiday party vibes, around a bunch of people. You're dressed to impress. You're smelling like $1,000,000, but you're looking for that sexy edge. Man, yes, sir. Nazar's melanated. Fantastic. Just one of my favorite fragrance profiles, period, in my entire collection. All right. Up next, let's stay with the sexy vibe. All right, because this is proven to be sexy. So right before the holidays last year, one of my wife's best friends had a house party for her birthday, and we went to the party. And as I maneuvered through the house, making my way to my wife where she was hanging out, I was stopped 3 times. And one gentleman in particular made his way back to me, and he was like, "Bro, I ain't trying to be weird, but what you have on, I need to know what that is. I need to grab that. Me and my lady smelled you when you came through." And we both were like, "Yo, what is that? Who is that?" Like, we've never smelled nothing like that. This is a true story. This is a true story. This man found me and had the conversation. I shot him the link. He purchased it right in front of me with his lady next to him, because it's just one of those ones. What am I talking about? Perfect for a party vibe, period. But for the holidays, from the house of Argos, we have Danye. Yes, sir. Danye. This beautiful, musky, woody, cashmere, pink pepper, kind of like this sweet musk vibe. The cashmere sings throughout this DNA, and I love cashmere. It's one of my favorite notes. This is beautifully well blended, and then to me, it is very, very sexy. Attention is going to come with this. You're not gonna smell like anybody else in the at the gathering. You're not. And if you're doing Secret Santa, and let's just say, you've won for the night. Maybe your Secret Santa is somebody who you're interested in. When you exchange that gift, and you get in close proximity, and you let them know, hey, I'm Secret Santa. Smelling like this, hey, it might jump up that conversation that you're looking for. And think about it, I'm being grown with mine. This is grown. This is mature. You're in a holiday party full of adult people. There's a connection there. There's a connection there. You got people there with their ladies and their men, and people are scoping out the room, seeing who's single, and seeing what they can do there. Fellas, this is a fragrance, man. If you want attention, it could get you that. All right, come dressed to impress. Come putting your best foot forward and wearing something like Danye. I'm telling you, it's proven, it's happened, it's documented. This stuff is masculine and is very sexy, man. From the House of Argos, definitely recommend this for a holiday party in 2025. Argos is Danye. Beautiful stuff. Christian was in his bag for sure creating this. This stuff is great, all right? And last and definitely not least, this stuff is just sensational. From the House of Mind Games, good Lord, we have Mentor. Yes, sir. That caramel, plum, coffee, that boya oud. It's like the cleanest representation of oud. Right before it gets to that kind of inky, finkel, I'm talking about real oud. I'm not talking about the synthetic stuff. Like right before it gets down to that funky stuff. You know what I mean? Very clean here, represented very, very well. And you can smell the difference. Like, and for instance, like the oud in vanilla oud and the oud in Mentor, you can tell that there's oud in both of them, but you can definitely get the difference between the two. It's some punching going on with the ouds in here. In here, it's clean. It's almost like a softness to it. But the blend with the coffee and the caramel and the plum, oh my God. It's just one of those ones. This is one of the best that Mind Games has to offer. It sent shockwaves through the community when it was released, and rightfully so. And in a holiday party, I'm telling you right now, this is definitely going to be worn. In any type of holiday situation that I'm in, for sure, it's going to be worn. It's just that great. Beyond pleasant smelling, beautiful stuff. The quality, the blend, and like I said, just the overall experience that you get. And again, come correct. Come dressed correct. Make sure your beard's lined up, bro. Make sure your nose is straight. Ain't got nothing going on. You know what I mean? Just make sure you're coming correct. Make sure you're coming correct. Like, for sure, wearing something like this, you gotta be, right? If you wear Mind Games Mentor to an event, you already know what I'm talking about. All right? Yeah, you already know. All right? So, holiday vibes, holiday season, Mentor, what? Oh, yeah. It's a win. From the House of Mind Games, we have the great Mentor. Beautiful stuff. Fan favorite, very popular in the community, great stuff. All right? So there you have it, guys. Those are the only 5 or 6 fragrances that you'll ever need for the holiday vibes for this upcoming holiday season in 2025. All right, so we mixed it up with some independents. We had a affordable take. We had some of the more popular houses in the niche world, so to speak. And there's a lot of great fragrances everywhere. And what I try to do these days, I try to just mix and blend them all together. And where I am in my journey with my fragrances, man, I'm really coming across some very, 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 very great fragrances, and very much so looking forward to sharing it with you guys. All right, so happy holidays. I'm going to be rolling out some more holiday content coming up here over the next couple of weeks. And honestly, this is my personal favorite time of the year. The weather's changed, it's cold out, there's a lot more love in the air. family, good food, just a lot of great times. And the older that I get, I cherish those so much. I cherish those so much. I just love it. Like when it turns November 1st, like I get like an extra pep in my step. The energy, I get a different type of energy, man. And I'm excited for it. All right, so have a great holiday season. Do your thing, man. Smell great, look great, feel great. And we'll see you guys on the next video. All right, so until next time, be cool, be safe, take care of yourselves. It's positive energy, it's positive vibes, it's positive vibes only. And of course, baby, splack it up, splack it down, splack it that thing all around. And remember, what you put out to this world is exactly what you are going to get back. That's for sure. You feel me? Do you feel me? Okay, cool. All right, peace, man. Till next time, splack.